Evening at Desmond Hall, and as darkness begins to engulf the great house, new tensions and conflicts develop within it. For Ada Thaxton has come to an important decision. She and her son Court will leave Desmond Hall and seek a new life elsewhere. There is one who is opposed to this plan, one who will do anything to stop it from happening. On this night, she must seek a new course of action, and many lives will be forever altered.
You must not leave Desmond Hall.
Why not?
Soon you will be the master of this house. Your destiny is here.
I don't want to stay here. My mother wants to go, and so do I.
You do not know what will happen if you leave here.
What will happen?
You will die. Mark my words. If you leave this house, you will invite destruction.
What are you talking about?
The forces of evil pursue you. With my help, you can overcome them, but you must not leave me.
What are these mysterious forces?
Forces of evil. They have always pursued the Desmonds.
Oh, nonsense.
You will be their next victim.
Nonsense.
It is not nonsense, and you must listen to me.
Heard enough. You're trying to frighten me with your superstitions.
These are more than superstitions. And I am not trying to frighten you. I am frightened for you.
Well, don't be. You might believe in what you're saying, but I don't.
Oh, you must not leave here. You must not go away. Listen. Please listen to me.
You may go.
Do not ignore my warnings.
I said you may go.
Ask your mother what happened to her father.
What?
Ask her.
Thought you had left.
I went out for a walk. I had to think.
You no longer live here. Mother told you to get out.
I am still her husband. This is still my home.
All right, Laszlo, stay. Doesn't matter to me.
Doesn't it?
No. You can stay here all you want. Mother and I are leaving.
Leaving?
That's right. We're flying to South America.
What?
We're leaving early this morning. We'll be gone for a long time. We might not ever come back. But if we do, Mother will have divorced you, and then you won't have any rights here.
We'll see about that.
Go on, talk to Mother. See if you can talk her out of it. Why do you hesitate? Because you know it won't do any good? Because you know you've lost?
You little monster.
You must stop them.
How can I?
Talk to Mrs. Thaxton. She will listen to you. Persuade her that they must not go.
And what if I can't?
But you must. Court must not leave this house. You know what could happen if he does.
Raxel, I don't know anything for certain.
The mark of death may leave you and pass on to him.
It may not happen.
And it might. Here we can help him and protect him. But if he leaves this house, he is beyond our protection. Oh, you must keep them here, Master.
Come in. Ada.
May I speak to you, Jean-Paul?
Of course.
Would you leave us, Raxel?
Yes.
I've something to tell you, something unpleasant. Perhaps you've guessed what it is.
It's you and Laszlo.
I'm divorcing him.
I'm sorry.
So am I. Divorce isn't pleasant. But in this case, it's inevitable.
Well, I suppose then the best thing is to do it as quickly as possible.
That's what I intend to do. Court and I are leaving for South America in the morning. That's what I wanted to tell you. We're going to be gone for a long time. We might possibly never return.
Ada, must you go?
Well, Court wants to go, and I want to go too. I want to get out of this house. It's full of too many unhappy memories. I want to go as far away as possible.
Now listen. You've made up your mind very suddenly about this. Don't you think you're acting rather impulsively? Running away isn't the best solution, especially when you act this way. Instead of thinking about it slowly and rationally.
But I'd still come to the same decision. I've got to get out of this house. If I'm here another day longer, I'm going to lose my mind. A rest, that's what I need, a rest.
All right, well, if that's the case, then of course you should go. Listen, I think you should go alone, Ada. Why not leave Court with us? We'll look after him, Philip and I.
But he's not a child. And besides, he wants to come. It was his idea.
Yes, but do you think it's a very good idea?
But I want him to come. I need him. He's all I have now.
Ada, I don't think really you should depend on Court. I don't think it's a healthy idea, or a good idea for either of you.
We're leaving, John Paul. I've made up my mind, and I'm not going to argue with you.
Well, I thought you'd be back.
You're coming with me
Where are we going?
to see my wife,
Really? What for?
to tell her the truth. You're going to tell her that you blackmailed me into coming here today.
All right, Laszlo. I'll tell her that.
You'd better.
Poor Ada deserves to know the truth. The whole truth.
What do you mean?
Well, I'll tell her where you were today, and I'll also tell her why you were here on other occasions.
She knows about us. She knows it's over.
Does she know about the coven?
Of course not.
She should know.
Why?
Because, as you said, Ada should know the truth, the whole truth.
The coven is broken. Why bring that up now?
Because it's part of your past. You do want Ada to know everything, don't you?
I don't want her to know about that. You know I don't.
Laszlo, I thought that you'd finally decided to be, truthful. Now you want her to know part of the truth, the part that won't incriminate you. Well, if I must have a little chat with Ada, I'm afraid I'll have to tell her the whole truth, not just part of it.
You scheming, deceitful...
Oh, yes. That's what I am, all right. I'll tell her that as well if you like. All right, Laszlo? Well... Laszlo? What do you want?
You need my help once again.
Do I?
I've already helped you, and you've gotten part of what you wanted.
Your suggestions were very helpful. I did appreciate them. And Court did everything that you said he would do. And now dear Laszlo has lost his wife.
You want more than revenge, and I can help you get it.
What else do I want?
Laszlo Thaxton.
How do you know that?
I know. And you shall have him.
How do you plan to arrange it?
I know there was a coven of witches.
You heard me talking to Laszlo. You were eavesdropping.
Doesn't matter how I know. I know.
What are you going to do about it?
Ask you to join forces with me.
Join forces?
I, too, had powers. And they have been denied me.
Then we're both in the same position. My powers are gone.
Alone we are helpless. But together we can call out to the powers of darkness, and perhaps they will answer us.
Why do you want to call out to the powers of darkness? What do you want from them?
I want to help you.
You must want something for yourself.
I do.
What is it?
That doesn't matter. Will you join forces with me?
I don't know.
You are helpless without me. Do you want your powers back?
Yes.
Then you must join forces with me. And together, we will both get what we want.
I made the reservations to Rio. We're leaving tomorrow at noon.
Good.
No second thoughts?
No, I want to go.
Oh, so do I. This place is starting to get to me. All its legends and ancestors and superstitions. Raxel told me something tonight.
What?
She said that if I leave Desmond Hall, I will die.
Why would she say a thing like that?
What's one of her million superstitions? Oh, be glad to leave it all behind.
So will I.
She said something else that was strange. She said, ask your mother about her father.
My father?
What did she mean?
I don't know.
Well, you never talk about him.
He, disappeared.
Disappeared.
Yes. One day he was here, and then the next day he was gone. We had never heard of him again.
Well, maybe he walked out like we're doing.
No. No, he and my mother were very happy. He had no reason to walk out.
There must be some explanation.
They say he died mysteriously and that his ghost haunts this house.
Now you're sounding like Raxel. There's no such thing as ghosts.
No. Of course not.
Let us join hands. Spirits of the night, spirits that exist in the heart of darkness, hear us.
Hear us.
Show us that you hear us. Give us a sign.
A sign. Give us a sign.
Together we would join you. We would serve you. You who exist in darkness, we pledge ourselves to you.
We pledge ourselves.
Tell us that you accept us. Let us hear your voices. Voices that exist in the heart of the fire. Call out to us. Call out to us.
Call out to us.
They have heard us and accepted us.
Tell me some more about my grandfather.
I don't want to talk about him.
Don't tell me you believe those ghost stories about him.
No. Of course not.
And why are you trembling?
Court. It's time you went to bed. It's getting very late.
And what about you? Are you going to stay down here drinking all night?
I'm going to have one more brandy. And then I'm going up to bed, I promise.
All right. Good night.
Good night, darling.
Why must we do this?
Do not ask questions.
But I don't understand.
You will, in time. Spirit of the night,
Spirit of the night,
hear us,
hear us.
I beg you. Release a voice. Let it be heard. Heard beyond the grave.
I thought I heard. I couldn't have. No, I know that voice. That's my father's voice. Where are you? Oh, I must be imagining things. It's the brandy. I've had too much brandy. Who are you? Where are you?
Follow my voice. My voice. My voice. Ada. Ada. Ada.
Traveling halfway around the world with that boy, it's preposterous.
I know it's not a good idea. I've already told her so.
That neurotic adolescence can't take care of anybody, himself included. He certainly can't take care of Ada. She's drunk half the time. She can't take care of herself. Someone has got to take responsibility for this situation, and that someone is you.
Well, what do you expect me to do?
Remind Ada you're still head of the family. Tell her she cannot go.
Ada's a fully grown woman. I can't give her orders.
If something happens to Ada in court, it will be your responsibility.
Perhaps. But
Jumpo! What are you doing here?
Do I constantly have to justify my presence in this house?
what do you want, Court?
I'm looking for my mother.
Well, she must be asleep by now.
No, she's not in her room.
Then she must be downstairs.
She's not there either. She's been drinking a lot tonight.
That's not unusual.
See, I got worried about her, so I went to see if she was all right. But she isn't anywhere.
She must be somewhere in the house. Why would she go out?
I don't know, but we've got to find her. Mother? Mother?
Why do you call out for your mother?
I can't find her. She's not in her room.
It cannot be true. Has she disappeared as her father did before her?
No, she hasn't disappeared. She's got to be in this house somewhere.
Your mother could be in great danger.
Danger? From what?
You defied the ghosts of Desmond Hall, trying to leave here. They may seek revenge.
Told you I don't believe in your ghosts.
Your mother is in danger. It is real danger. I will help you. Come with me.
Ada. 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 Ada.